This story is about my late wife, Beth. Many of you knew Beth, so you'll probably share with me and be a little upset about talking about her. She died 2.5 years ago, and we were united in a very deep way. The kind that occurs over a 34-year marriage with 3 kids, the opportunity to live in Newview co-housing, which is well represented here tonight. And so when she was diagnosed with lung cancer in 2010, paradoxically, it made us even more united. Those 4 years were probably the most intense years of my life, her life, and she took self-portraits of herself even while she was going through her cancer treatments. I brought one as show and tell. This is Beth on the 3rd anniversary of her diagnosis, self-portrait that she took on the back porch at our house. In August of 2014, we made the decision to sign up for hospice care. And the hospice social worker said to us that this would be a good time for us to say the things to each other that perhaps we hadn't had a chance to say, maybe write it in a form of a letter or express it some other way. And Beth said to the social worker, well, I've already written a letter to David, which is for him to open after I pass on. And she said, I'm giving it to Karen Bradley, our dear friend. And I thought, okay, well, not looking forward to reading the letter, but I'm glad that Beth felt okay about doing that and was at peace enough with her mortality to do that. That night, we were lying in bed, and I said to Beth, you know, I can't think of anything that we haven't said to each other. We're united in that kind of way. And she said, yeah, I feel the same thing. I feel like we've known that the time is coming, and we've really opened our hearts to each other about everything that we wanted to share. And Beth died September 23rd, 2014, and the next day was taken up with all kinds of arrangements related to a memorial service, her kids, and so forth. And I completely forgot about the letter. Went to bed, and the next morning, at 5 in the morning, I woke up with a start and thought, the letter. I want to read the letter. But it was too early to call Karen. It was 5 in the morning. So I decided, okay, well, tick-tock, tick-tock. Finally, around between 8 and 9 o'clock, I felt it was okay to call. And I called Karen, and she said, no, Beth didn't give me a letter. So you can imagine, I felt, kind of crestfallen. But I thought, no, she was really definite with the social worker. She definitely wrote a letter. I just have to find it. She just didn't get around to giving it to Karen. And so for that whole day, I went through our house. I mean, top to bottom, leaving no stone unturned. I found all kinds of papers and files that I didn't know existed. Manuals for appliances we no longer had, medical records for pets who had long since passed on, lots of dust, lots of expired grocery store coupons, and every anniversary card and every Valentine's, every birthday card for 34 years, and what a great treasure trove. I'm glad I found all those things. But I didn't find the letter. I was going nuts. That night, I was working on Beth's computer and trying to figure out some passwords and things I needed to know. And I thought, maybe she wrote the letter on her computer. And I looked through the documents. There were all kinds of documents, big hard drive. And the most recent document was called Last Letter .doc. I thought, that's it. I clicked on it and opened it. It's a wonderful letter. I'm not going to read the whole letter, but I'll read you the last couple sentences. It talks about how much our life together was an extraordinary adventure. I mean, we had our rough moments. I think every couple does. We had our challenges, and we had many, many joys. And she reviews them in the letter. And then at the very end of the letter, she says, I want you to be open to love again. We've talked about this, and we had. She said, I hope you will fall in love again with a person who's really wonderful. And I have. Her name's Leslie. She's right over there. Thank you.